What's going on, family? We are officially on the journey to 1 million subscribers, and my team and I are giving away $30,000 to help you pay off your consumer debt. That's right. 3E3 community members will each get $10,000 to wipe out their consumer debt. Now, do you want in? It's simple. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my email list by going to anthonyoneal.com and clicking on the Join the Community tab. That's 100% it. Check this out. At 940,000 subscribers, we're surprising one lucky person live on my show with the first $10,000, and we're going to give that person a financial makeover before paying off their debt. So, before we get to today's show, hit that subscribe button and let's hit it 1 million strong before my birthday, July 1st. All right? Love you all. Let's get to the show.
I just got back from Dubai. I treated myself to Dubai for Valentine's Day.
Wow.
And I went for completely free. And most people don't know this, but airlines will actually give you airline miles every time you pay your electric and gas bill. I'm so serious. But every single thing you need, every single thing you do every day is a free flight. You just don't know it yet.
It's a reason why we're not building wealth, the reason why we're not doing certain things, because
because people can travel for free. They just don't think they can.
We're at a 45% chance of a possible recession, but that shouldn't stop us from traveling if we have the right strategy right now.
Listen, inflation is at an all-time high. You want my money, you better work for it.
Yo, Shakeemah.
Yo,
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Summer's coming up. You are the traveling guru, right? This summer, I'm thinking about either Greece or Bali, right, for a whole month. And every single summer for the month of July, I get away. I disconnect from the world. But I asked you back on the show because you are the traveling queen. And everyone right now is trying to figure out what to do in the summer months. And what I love about it right now is with the economy, right? Here in America, I know you travel the world. She live all over the place. So she ain't really impacted by this administration and the government right now a little bit because she doing things all over the world. But right now, families are getting laid off on their federal jobs. We see that 45,000 workers are about to be let off from the IRS here soon. The economy, people are spending a little bit less, so jobs letting people go. But people still want to travel. They still need that vacation. And so I was like, yo, let me get my sister in here because you have the keys on how to travel without putting on a credit card, without racking up any debt, even without even technically spending cash. So I want to start this. What is the last trip you went on personally and you didn't spend no cash?
I just got back from Dubai. I treated myself to Dubai for Valentine's Day.
Wow.
And I went for completely free. Free hotel, free flight, everything.
You went to Dubai 100% free.
Yep.
Free hotel, free flight. What about eating? You had to spend a little bit on eating though, right?
I had to spend money on food. I had to spend money on food.
Which is fine though,
yes.
Because you got there for free.
Yes.
And you got a free hotel.
Yep.
Dubai. I went to Dubai. I got a homegirl up there in Dubai, Erica, the big famous attorney. She has a little situation up there. So let's break it down. How'd you do it for free?
There is so many different ways to turn everyday purchases into a free flight.
Okay.
And it's right under your nose.
Wow.
So when I tell people, okay, I travel the world without paying cash, the first thing they think, Anthony, is, okay, well, are you using a credit card? And I'm like, actually, no. So most people think about credit card points if you're not paying cash to fly. But there's a different way. You take the offense. Okay. So let's think of a house.
Okay.
Credit card points would be going through the front door, but airline miles are like going through the back door. And the beautiful thing about accumulating airline miles is that you don't have to pay a $695 credit card annual fee. You don't even need an airline credit card to accrue these airline miles. All you need is a frequent flyer miles number to get said miles.
Yeah.
And the most important part about it's completely debt free. So you don't have to worry about, I spent $10,000 on my Amex card to get these points, but now I don't even have the money to pay back. You're using your everyday spend that you would normally do to accrue airline miles to fly. So let's say you have an Amex card or a Chase card, and I have both.
Okay.
If I decide to spend a month in Mozambique using Amex, I don't have to sit down until I can build up those miles again. No, I just go over to the next airline and say, hey, Delta, hey, Big Head, I miss you. You get what I'm saying? Then I go to American Airlines directly and say, okay, now let me exhaust my miles with American Airlines. So instead
of strategy to the system.
Right. Go for airline miles.
I love it. So you're not racking up any debt, and you're going for the airline miles. But the key thing you said, though, which I really want to break this down a little bit for the people, you're saying everyday purchases.
Yes.
So let's say if I walk into Zara and I buy something from Zara, that's an everyday purchase. Can I get airline miles from that or points from that?
Yeah, so most people don't know this. And for the viewers out there, I want you guys to Google this.
Okay.
If you put into Google your favorite airline and then put the keywords behind it, shopping portal.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yep, do it right now while we're here.
I'm gonna do Delta.
Right. So if you go into Google and type in Delta Airlines shopping portal.
I ain't even finish it, and it says Delta shopping portal.
Yeah, so most people don't know this, but a lot of retailers will give you miles for shopping. So instead of going into, let's say, Ulta to get this Fenty foundation that I wear, I'm going to go through Delta Airlines shopping portal, earn 3 miles per dollar for the Fenty foundation, and I'm still getting Fenty foundation, but I'm earning airline miles. Now, most people, when you tell them I shop through an airline shopping portal, they think, okay, well, are the prices higher when I go through my airline shopping portal? No, the prices are the same. Most people think, okay, well, do I need a credit card in order to shop through an airline shopping portal? No, you don't. So I renovated my basement in my home. The supplies cost me $6,000. Instead of going into Home Depot, I actually went through American Airlines online shopping portal, earned 10 miles per dollar for every dollar that I spent to renovate my basement. And bam, we have 60,000 miles. I still ended up getting all the supplies that I needed, but I got the supplies plus 60,000 miles. And just to put this into perspective, to get from New York City to Antigua and Barbuda is 10,000 miles.
Keep talking. So I'm signing up right now.
Just with me doing the supplies to renovate my basement, that's 6 trips back and forth. You know, I live between Antigua and Barbuda. Right. I left the United States 5 years ago. I'm being naturalized as a citizen in Antigua. So, you know, I'm not always in the U.S., but every single thing you need, every single thing you do every day is a free flight. You just don't know it yet.
No, no. Listen, I'm literally signing up right now for Delta Sky Miles shopping. You got to type in your Delta number. You gotta sign up. I just hey man, listen, I believe in doing it on the spot. Hold on. Okay, say that password. Oh, this is crazy.
I know. Now, if you had been doing this for 4 years,
out on so much money.
Exactly. I love to shop.
Lululemon?
They have Lululemon. They
Home
have
Depot.
PetSmart, Home Depot,
Nike,
Ulta,
Safari. Sam's Club,
Apple, Best Buy, Dell. Whatever you need, you could be earning miles for it. You just don't know it. So when you accrue those 60,000 miles and you go to Antigua and it costs 10,000 miles, did you have to use a credit card? No. Did you have to save cash and put $100 away from each check every month? No. You didn't have to do that to take that honeymoon. Your everyday purchases have already afforded you this. You just don't know it. This is why I'm hosting a 3-day challenge called Fly for Free University. So that way people can learn how to turn their everyday purchases into free flights. I've traveled to 91 countries and I want to show people how to do this without paying cash.
Wow. So, hold on. So, I'm coming up to place an order now and you're earned up to 1 mile. Does it tell you how many miles you'll get?
1 mile per dollar. Like when you go to check out, it'll tell you 1 mile per dollar, 3 miles per dollar, 5 miles per dollar. And the beautiful thing about it is I am stationed out of like New York, right? When I'm in the US. So I'm not confined to just one airline. So guess what? If United is given 5 miles per dollar with Ulta, but Delta is given 10 miles today at Ulta, where do you think I'm going to buy the foundation from? So New York actually has access to JetBlue. We have access to American Airlines, Delta, and United, versus somebody who lives in Atlanta where Delta might be their only hub. So if you live in an area like New York or LA, or even the DC area, you can rack up on airline miles quicker than, let's say, somebody who lives in Houston where United may be their main airline hub. Shop through your airline shopping portals. Compare between the airlines.
So here's my, okay, because I'm on here now. Like I you know, we've changed the format of our show is more teaching and
Yeah.
teaching right now.
Yeah.
Like you dropping bags. And let me say this too real quick, y'all, because I'm a little frustrated myself, I'm gonna be honest. But this is why I had my girl come on here. Because the reason why a lot of us are not experiencing the things that we want to experience, the reason why we're not building wealth, the reason why we're not doing certain things is because we lack the education. Now, when she said that, have I heard people talk about this before? Yeah, but it didn't really make sense. When she said, I was like, wait, are you serious? Let me try it right now on the spot. So I created my account. So if you go to Delta, it's called skymilesshopping.com for Delta. When you go in there, it's going to ask for your Sky Miles number, but you still got to create an account attached to your Sky Miles number. Create an account on that thing. One thing that's coming up that I'm seeing here is all eligible products, one mile equals $1. Shop Apple refer. So I mean, they literally are sending you to the places. Best Buy is on here. Walmart is on here. And the reason why I'm frustrated right now, sis, is I just dropped $6,000 at Home Depot. And Home Depot is on here. And Home Depot is 2.5 miles per dollar spent. So that means I just missed out on 20,000 miles for the same price that I spent. And I didn't get no miles. And what I like, I'm sitting here looking at the prices. So it's like now, hold on, I'm gonna go to Apple Shop now. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, listen.
You want that MacBook? You buy it through the shopping portal. You
Buy
want
it
the
through the
Apple
shopping
Watch?
portal.
You go to Neiman Marcus, you want this $1,500 Balenciaga sweater? No problem. I get 6 miles per dollar for my sweater.
And then, you know, here's what I like though. And correct me if I'm wrong, because you've been doing this for a while. Here's what I like. You're still buying it through Apple. So they're going to send you to the Apple store, but just like how affiliates, there's an affiliate attached to it. So it's tracking everything that you spend.
Absolutely.
So that's why I was going to ask, like, okay, wait, if I buy it through the shopping portal, like for an example, when you're traveling, I don't like going through travel agents because if I need to change the flight, I got to go through the travel agent.
Right.
But here, you're buying it through Apple.
Exactly.
So you're going to get an Apple receipt. You can do all your dealings with Apple, but you're going to get miles?
Exactly.
Oh, hell no,
you're still getting everything that you wanted. Plus, you're getting a free flight, right? And the only thing that was different was one click. You just had to change your purchase behavior. So I will never, ever walk into a retail store ever again. I'm gonna go through my airline shopping portal. They're not putting this out there. It's kind of like if you know kind of stuff. But I want to see more people travel the world. Most people think that it's expensive, or if I'm traveling the world every month like I do, they're like, oh, does she have a sugar daddy? Well, how is she doing this? It must be expensive. She must be rich. No, I just have a different strategy on how I'm able to do it. But you guys are too. You guys will know too.
I'm about to return pack everything up.
Return it.
Return everything. We're going to buy it again the same way through Apple, through Home Depot, through the shopping portal.
You better return it.
I'm sitting here like, wow.
Look at everything you're missing out on. And I have more. That's just one. That's just one little tip.
All right. So now you turned everyday shopping into expenses. Mm-hmm. Let's take it a step further. What about mandatory living expenses? How can we turn that into helping us travel, get points, and et cetera like that?
Yeah, there's so many different ways that you can do it. So let's say if anybody is listening from New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, or Maryland,
Okay.
most people don't know this, but Delta Airlines will actually give you airline miles every time you pay your electric and gas bill. I'm so serious. So if the listeners head over to Google right now.
I'm going. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah. And let's say you head over to Google and you type in Delta Airlines and then put Energy Plus next to it.
This woman right
You'll
here.
see that there is a company called Energy Plus that partners with Delta Airlines, and they will give you, I believe, 2 miles with Delta per dollar that you spend on these.
Earn unlimited miles. You'll earn 2 miles for every $1 you spend on a supply portion of your bill. Earn 5,000 miles after your second month as an Energy Plus customer. Choose the state of your location. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm in Maryland. It's in Maryland. Oh, my God.
And aren't you happy that I'm here? Aren't you happy that I'm here?
So the state is Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania.
So when you ask me, how do I turn everyday purchases, everyday living expenses, let me tell you something. I've been doing this for a long time.
Oh, crap.
Now, let me ask you a question, Anthony. So you see on your MacBook how you can turn paying your gas bill and your electric bill into a free flight.
Yes.
Delta is going to give you 5,000 miles after your first 2 months of paying your light bill and gas bill.
Nice.
Plus you get unlimited.
Right.
Now, did you have to use a credit card?
No.
Did you have to pay any extra for these miles or anything like that? You were already going to pay your gas bill, right?
All day.
Did you have to put any money aside for these miles or to do anything to travel?
No.
No. So this is why when I tell people, oh, I just travel for free, most people kind of miss out on a learning opportunity because they think everything is a scam or is too good to be true. But if you just come to the table with an open mind, I'm telling you, there's a way to get back and forth to Bora Bora in the Maldives and Bali every year, and I haven't paid 1 red cent. My light bill, let me tell y'all something. I pay my car note off of traveling. Like there's a way, I'm telling y'all, this goes deep. It goes deep. I can turn everyday purchases and end up getting cash back and just use that to pay my car note. Every time I pay my light bill, that's miles to travel. And I'm telling you, for every single thing that you can think of that somebody spends money on, whether it's clothes, whether it's a toothbrush, whether it's so gas. You asked me about how to turn everyday mandatory purchases into gas.
Here is the truth. I am always looking for practical ways to help you build, wealth, specifically generational wealth and legacy. And one of the best ways you can do that is with life insurance. That's why I partner with my friends at Ethos. They made buying life insurance simple and hassle-free. Whether you are the main provider for your family or want to make sure your loved ones aren't left with financial burdens like debt, life insurance is a powerful way to provide financial security. As a business owner and a homeowner, I took this seriously and secured a $2 million life insurance policy through Ethos. Why? Because having a peace of mind, knowing my family will be cared for when I'm no longer here, is extremely priceless. What I love about Ethos is their quick and straightforward process. You can apply entirely online in as little as 10 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating. I did it myself. Listen, no medical exams, just a few health questions that you must answer honestly. Plus, it's affordable, making it easier to protect your family without breaking the bank. Listen, I want you to lock in your rate today by visiting anthonyoneal.com/life insurance or click the link below to get your personalized free quote today. Listen, as we're getting back to the show, I want you to protect your loved ones. Don't play around with it. Be like me. I promise you. It's a hard conversation to have, but you will sleep peacefully knowing that you took care of your family. Go to anthonyoneal.com/life insurance. And let's get back to the show to help you keep building this wealth.
Hey guys, it's your girl Keem, aka The Passport Abuser, and I'm super excited to announce that Anthony O'Neill and I will be hosting a 3-day Fly for Free University Challenge. feel free to hit up www.anthonyoneal.com/fly free. See you guys on the challenge. Most people don't know this, but American Airlines has a partnership with Shell, right? So if the listeners head over to Google and they type in American Airlines, then they type in Shell Fuel Rewards, you're gonna see that you're gonna get 3 airline miles with American Airlines per gallon of gas that you get. Unlimited for life.
Hold on, I'm reading right now. I'm on it. But I need people to see this.
So do you see how you get 3 miles per gallon of gas that you get at Shell?
By linking your AA Advantage account to your Fuel Rewards account, you are automatically opting in to earn miles at the pump. This replaces your platinum, gold, or silver status, and you are no longer saving 10, 5, or 3 cents a gallon. You're getting in between 1 to 5 miles unlimited.
I drive a Porsche Panamera, so this baby takes up gas. So when you say turn mandatory purchases into flights as well, I got you, no problem.
There is one thing, only max, which is this is the average car. The max you can do per, miles earned through this offer are limited to 20 gallons of fuel per purchase per vehicle. So this means, like for an example, my truck takes 22 gallons. It will only give me credit up to 20 per purchase, but I can come back next week, fill it up, or tomorrow fill up, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get points for that.
Absolutely.
So this is Shakeemah, this is why I like this. Hands down, one of my most favorite shows, one of my most favorite guests, because you're giving us practical things to do that we can tangibly do right now before we even come to your 3-day challenge. And this is what gets me excited, because if you're giving me practical things I could do right now, that before I even come to your challenge, I'm already making money as far as in miles for my trip down the road, using the expenses that I'm going to spend money on today, tomorrow, before your challenge is on April 14th.
April 14th.
April 14th, 3 days. How much is the challenge?
$97.
I'm paying the $97 because off top right now, you've already given me back the $97. Because I'm going to the gas station today, and I'm signing up literally. Like, I'm not even playing. I wish y'all could see this thing, man. I got the Delta shopping thing up right here. I got the electric natural gas thing up right here, and this is NRG is for Maryland, right? So when I go back, right, and go back one more time, because she on her stuff. It says choose your service location. You got the states. I'm so happy I'm in Maryland. Hallelujah. And then boom, you click on that. Then it comes up, it tells you that. And if I want to enroll, I click enroll and it tells me where I have to go. You are part of the NRG family. So I got to come over here and pick up. I'm saving all this stuff. Then I'm over here for the earn, fuel rewards, advantage, American. And American is, you know what? American is the #1 thing out of here. I'm sending American Airlines shopping. Shopping portal. Oh my gosh. Now, here's a good one. Which one is your favorite shopping portal? Which one does have the best perks?
I feel like American Airlines always gives me the most miles, hands down. Because I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I could go deep with this, right? But we only have like 30 minutes. But like literally, I don't just look in United Mileage Plus shopping portal. I'll have all 4 of them up on my screen, or maybe all 5 of them up. There's one for Emirates too. So I'll have one for Emirates up. I'll have one for British Airways up. I'll have them all up, and I'll see where can I get the most miles across the board for what it is that I'm buying today. Listen, inflation is at an all-time high. You want my money, you better work for it. If you're not a retailer that's participating with an airline shopping portal, what I do is I will copy and paste the description of what I want into Google, and I will filter and find, okay, they got it at Best Buy. All right, we going to Best Buy then, because I'm not going to get it off of this site because I don't get anything for it. So this technique with these airline shopping portals is something that when you do it, you don't go back. Once you do this, it's like you never ever go to just regular Ulta.com ever again, because you just know better, right?
I'm sorry, you talking. I'm just on here signing up. Because I just did it. I just logged in with AA. You honestly can use your Advantage login to log into theirs. With Delta, you got to create a login using your Delta Sky numbers. But they'll even send you the deals based upon your top 5 stores that you put in. So I just typed in, I just went with Chewy, because that's where I order my stuff for my dog.
Okay.
So I'm about to cancel my thing. So I have a subscription through Chewy to send me my dog food every month for Raven. Canceling that mug, I'm just gonna go back through this thing. That's guaranteed money.
Right.
Then I like Apple. I run with Apple often. CVS, I get some of my supplements from CVS, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, they got everything on here, though.
Everything.
You know what I mean? They got PetSmart. You got Bloomberg, Coach. You got Home Depot, Lululemon. Oh, run and play. Let me hit that. Sam's Club. Oh, yeah, we're going to hit that, too. Adidas, Neiman Marcus. I mean, like, whoa. And then, oh, my gosh. You can get the button so you can put it on your daggone Google Chrome or Safari.
Yep. Easy. How many miles you missed out on before I got here?
No, easily, hands down. You just walked in, you saw our studio. We bought everything from Home Depot. Everything from Home Depot. All the woods to create stuff like this. Chairs is going in there. Some of the chairs we bought from Home Depot. So I probably spent about $12,000 just on Home Depot in the last 45 days. Just did some work. You was with me. My the guy who did my new wall around, he bought the bricks from Home Depot.
Okay.
I missed out on some money. But then the gas. My gas bill throughout the winter month was high.
Yep. You should be earning miles. Adulting can actually be rewarding if you know an expert that has this type of strategy.
Then they got the app. They got an app, y'all. They have an app. I just click get the. It took me to the app store on my Mac. They have an app. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get back to this thing. This is for the people. This is for the people. All right. I wrote down another question because I really want to understand this. I think people need to understand this. What is the difference, right, between airline miles and credit card points?
Right. So let's say you have a Citibank card, a Capital One card, an Amex card, a Chase card, right? Those cards will either give you cash back rewards, or each time you swipe, they will give you dollar for dollar in points.
Okay.
You can use these points typically to like book hotels, book cruises, all those other things. But with the airline miles, you don't actually need a 750 credit score. You don't have to pay an annual fee. There is not an application process that you will be denied for. This is just going to a website for an airline and simply filling out a couple of questions, and they give you a frequent flyer number. The frequent flyer number is like an airline bank account that will hold your miles. Each time you fly, you'll earn miles, or you can earn the airline miles to fly a different way, which is how I do it, where I turn everyday purchases into a free flight. So now you're earning miles, and you didn't have to pay for a flight to Virginia to see a friend and then earn 100 airline miles or 300 airline miles. No, all of your everyday purchases were already getting you to Virginia. So when it was time to go, you were accruing the airline miles the entire time without worrying about paying a credit card before the statement hits your credit report, without worrying about how you're gonna even, pay the whole bill off. None of that. You were already gonna get gas. The lights already need to be on in this room. These are things that you're doing every day without getting Capital One or Amex or any of that. You're still flying. I might be on the flight with you and use the Amex. You're on the flight with me, next to me, and you haven't.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a real question. I have a real question.
Okay.
Someone has an Amex. Goes on American Express shopping portal. Buys $2,000 worth of products through that shopping portal on their Amex. They double dipping.
They're double dipping, absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Speaking of double dipping, because I do this for all the people. So we talked about mandatory things, right?
Yeah.
One of the mandatory things that we do all the time is food, right? Most people don't know this, but every airline will actually give you $1 per mile that you spend on eating out. So let's say, and you eat out all the time, right? Like, so I'm gonna show you 2 different ways on how you can make this happen for yourself. The first way is to go through the airline's dining program. So let's say you go on Sky Miles Dining right now. Delta Airlines is gonna give you 1,000 miles just for signing up and eating out for the very first time. After that,
how you do that?
so you're gonna go on skymilesdining.com.
Hold up, wait a minute.
And Delta Airlines is gonna give you 1,000
Miles Dining.
Yep.
The hell is
You can earn airline miles to fly just by eating out.
Hold up.
skymilesdining.com.
I'm here, but I'm like, wait, what the?
Earn 1,000
I don't
miles.
promote this.
It's just one of those, if you know things.
So step number 1 is search for your restaurants, bars, and clubs. Step number 2 is dine and pay with your linked credit card or debit card.
Absolutely. Don't need a credit card.
It does say that. It says on here, it says earn miles for every dollar you spend. Hold on.
Yep.
Earn an extra 1,000 miles bonus in your first 30 days. Yep. Let me give you my email address. You can have it. And then, okay, you got to sign up.
Yep.
So, what are some restaurants inside of this Sky Miles Club you can go to?
Yeah. So whenever you log in, you either put your city in or it will look for your location.
Shut up.
And 1 mile, 0.5 miles. American Airlines Dining gives you 2 miles. American Airlines is the most generous with miles across the board.
Does American Airlines have the
dining
thing too?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope. 2 miles.
Plant Burger, Rockville. So I'm about to see what they got in Washington, D.C. Because right now it's giving me Potomac, Maryland, because we're on the Potomac River. I'm going to see if they can give me Washington. See, this crazy.
This is crazy, right? This is crazy. Like, I'm telling you guys, this 3-day challenge is going to rock everybody's world because people can travel for free. They just don't think they can.
Yardbird. Michelle's Burgers is in here. I go there all the time to get some burgers.
See what I mean? And you could have been earning airline miles. You were already going to go there on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So why not get the miles for it?
Oh, baby.
See, I'm telling you, this 3-day challenge, I'm telling you, people have to come out because I'm telling you.
That's my favorite brunch spot.
See?
Oh my gosh. Oh. Let me see if this. Let's see something. I'm gonna see something. Man, y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, this is insane. Within Washington, D.C., 327 restaurants are in there. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm signing up soon. I got.
You coming to the challenge?
I'm coming to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming to the challenge. I'm gonna see if they got anything steak wise. Okay. Steak wise, okay. They got Mama Lucia on here. Mason's Social is on here. Angie's, that's right here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Listen, Smoky Bones is on here. I mean, the spots that you're going to go to are on here. Backyard Grill, Ruth Chris Steakhouse, Smoky. Okay. All right, listen. Time's about up. Listen, y'all. I learned a lot today, and you notice I just closed my laptop because I gotta save that because I gotta make some time to go back and sign up for all those things. And the thing that I really want y'all to walk away from this is strategy is the key, right? I think sometimes we skip over the strategy. And Sis just gave us a strategy that we can apply literally right now. Now, here's the thing that I do know about her. She doesn't give you all the stuff, and she doesn't give you all the great stuff, the best stuff. But this is real good stuff that I need to spend some time, sit at home, open up all my accounts, and now I need to reprogram how I think about purchasing things. This means I need to create an extra 5 minutes within my day instead of me paying money directly through this. Now I'm gonna go through the shopping portal. Instead of me paying my gas bill directly through the gas company, I'm gonna go through this company and pay it via that way, right? And so what happens is I'm going to spend $100 over here no matter what. Well, why not spend $100 over here and get me 200 points, 300 points? And all that stuff adds up. So as much money as I spend through my business and through my personal life, I can have a free flight every month. And then, listen, April 14th, y'all need to be in the building. There's no excuses. $97 is very much so worth it. You're gonna learn, and all of us right now, hear me clearly. With everything going on in the economy today, with possible jobs, people being laid off from their jobs, from us, we don't know what's going to happen if we're going to face a recession. Don't forget, on my live, I taught you what we're at a 45% chance of a possible recession, but that shouldn't stop us from traveling if we have the right strategy right now, right? And so, what if you can't go to Dubai? What if you can't go to Bali? What if you can't just do a quick getaway to Mexico? And you paying your gas bill, you shopping at Costco through the shopping portal, right? Covered the trip for you and your family to go to the trip, get a hotel and a free flight because of your everyday spending. That's just smart, and that's just a strategy, right? So now all you gotta do is cover your food. Well, if you buying food in Mexico, it's cheaper than it is in the States. Now, Dubai food ain't cheap.
No, it wasn't cheap. It's not cheap.
It's not expensive to where you still can't go, but it's not cheaper than America.
Right.
But it do taste good though.
Yeah.
I was out there having a good time, boy. Too, and boy, them exotic ladies. How y'all doing? My God. Yes, Lord. Anyways, y'all listen, we're going to drop all of her information, specifically this 3-day challenge inside of it. And what I love about the challenge is we're all going to get up in there and going to learn. Like, literally, I'm the money guy, and I've heard a little bit about this stuff, but no one never really taught it the way that she just taught it. And y'all, she is a, I can say this, she don't get upset when I say this, but she's a single Black woman traveling the world, right? And she's not racking up debt, but she's making money by teaching this to people. But she also gets paid to travel because companies bring her in to show off where she's going. And so it was 2 years ago, we did a show with her, over 200-something thousand views. She absolutely killed it. Came back in today and taught him some more stuff. And so listen, if I don't have to pay for flights on Emirates, first class, I don't want to pay for it. So I'm gonna be in this class. So meet me there April 14th.
April 14th to April 16th.
April 14th through the 16th. She's gonna be teaching us. It's gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be in the building. We'll drop the information inside of today's show notes. And for those of you who are listening on the podcast, I'm so sorry that you couldn't see the things, but just listen to what she said. Type in what she told you to type in, and I promise you'll see it. I just did it, and this is 100% true. No cap over here. Yo, we love you all. God bless you, and we'll see you on April 14th. All right, bye.